Welcome to the amateur double finals. Saturday foosball at the Creek, the Saturday one-day special. We got Greg and Bernard in the king seat versus Danny and Mark. Amateur double finals. 4 heavy hitters. Mark gets it up front right away early on in this match. 4 heavy hitters, 4 guys that are going at it. Mark scores quick on a pull shot. Very good shot. All the shots you'll see today are going to be hard. They're going to be accurate. Greg with his very nice 5-man sequence. Gets it up to his rollover. Once again, 4 heavy hitters. Look for a heavy match. Look for a good foosball match tonight in this amateur double finals at the foosball at the Creek one-day special. Greg has it on 5. He's getting a sequence together, trying to get it past Mark. Gets it up, clears it up to Danny, down to Danny, the goalie. Now you'll probably see a lot of good clearing of the balls, a lot of good shots, a lot of good hard shots. Bernard has it on the back. Gets it up to midcourt, and we've got a battle on the 5. Greg gets it. Greg's 1-0. Mark and Danny. Got a 5-man battle going on. Who wants it? Mark with a very good 5-man gets that up. Sets up his pull shot again. He's got a pull shot from there. He's got a kick from there. Very fast. Very good block by Bernard. Very good block. The crowd likes to block. The crowd likes to block. Mark sets up his rollover. He's got a very good rollover. Sets it up. Very nice. 2-0. Danny and Mark 2. Greg and Bernard nothing. Greg and Bernard in the king seat. Amateur double finals. Danny and Mark looking to double dip. Little rebound there on the 5-man. Greg lost the serve. Gets it. Mark gets it on the 3. He's going to go ahead and go with the rollover again. Gets it on the push rollover. Very fast. Just like that. 3-0. Danny and Mark. Greg and Bernard have got to get on the board. They've got to get a sequence going. They've got to get some momentum. Greg does a good job of doing that with the 3-man. Goes for his rollover. Gets blocked by. It was there. Danny got in front of it. It was on goal. Danny was all over that. Danny's looking to clear it and get it up to, he's just going to go and shoot. 4-0. Amateur double finals, 4-0, game 1. Danny and Mark 4. Greg and Bernard in the king seat, nothing. So right now, the losers bracket finals champions are, they're feeling good right about now. Danny is back trying to advance it, trying to seal this game 1 for the loser bracket final. Greg's battling on the 5-man versus Mark. Mark with a very good 5-man. Very good 5-man sequence by Mark. You'll always get that. Calls timeout. At this time, just want to go and let you know about the Illinois State, March 1st, next weekend. Foosball at the Creek. Hoffman Estates. Hall of Famer Don putting on Illinois State along with some other people. You'll see some Hall of Famers, some past Hall of Famers. You're going to see some future Hall of Famers, I think, as well. So keep that in mind with what you're doing. But make no mistake, this is a prep for it. If you're going to do well here in state, you want to do well here. Out of the timeout, Mark has it on his 3. He's going to set up his pull shot, trying to seal the deal. Good block by Bernard. Bernard rips it through. Very sound player, Bernard. Very sound. Very sound blocker. Sound goalie. Very sound forward. Greg gets it. Greg's got a very good 5-man. Let's see if he can get it past Mark, who also has a very good 5-man. There's 4 heavy hitters going at it right now. The crowd's cheering for that 5-man battle, no question. Gets it back to Danny at the goalie. He's going to set up probably. He's going to go for a shot rather than a pass. He wants to seal the deal here and close this deal for game 1. Mark almost gets a rebound, but it's back to Bernard at the goal. Bernard dribbles around. He's got to get on. If he gets on the board here, maybe some things will start happening from Greg and Bernard. But there, you have 4-1. Good shot. Greg and Bernard switch. Greg is not. Greg is a goalie. Bernard's a forward. Mark's going to go ahead and dribble it around on the 5. Mark has serve. Mark just finding a hole, poking it through. He's got a very good tic-tac game. He's going to set up this pull shot to win game 1. This is game point right here for Mark and Danny. Good block by Greg. Very solid goalie. Good block. Mark went short on that. I don't think it went very long, but he went short on that. Very good shot by Greg from the goalie. 4-2 for Danny and Mark 4, Greg and Bernard 2. Greg and Bernard in the king seat. This amateur double finals for Saturday, one-day special, week before Illinois State. Mark tries a 5-man shot in game 1. Good block by Bernard. Rebound back to Danny and the goalie. Danny's going to set this up. He's going to swing away. Greg was ready for it. Greg dribbles it around, wants to advance it up. He's going to fire away. These are 4 heavy hitters shooting on goal. 4-2. Danny and Mark were up 4-0. Greg and Bernard are battling back. They switched up. Greg's ripping him from the goalie. Now we got a 5-man battle. Mark's got serve. Mark getting up to his 3-man. He should just set a shot up and shoot it in. It's 4-2. Know what the score is. Best shot. Set held, short shot. Danny and Mark with game 1. Fans like that. We got game 2 starting right away. Danny and Mark with game 1. Greg and Bernard king seat. They're going to stick with Bernard at the forward and Greg at the goalie. Danny and Mark probably won't switch. Mark's a very good forward. Danny's a very good goalie. Got a rebound there with Greg and Bernard getting the point. 1-0 Greg and Bernard. Mark with his very, very specific passing. His tic-tac is very effective. It's fun to play with him, and it's a battle to play against him. Hits it short. If you're going to cheat on that pull, he's going to find it out. He hits that straight one in 1-1. Game 2, amateur double finals. Greg and Bernard on the king seat versus Danny and Mark. Danny and Mark are out 1 game. Bernard sets up his rollover. He's got a very effective rollover. He finds a hole and he just puts it in. Bernard with the roller with the long pull. Very good shot. Fans like that. The fans like the roller. Fans like the long rollover. After the 5-man drop, Greg gets it at the goalie. Rips it through. Greg's a very good goalie. He rips it from the back. Oh, and Bernard stuffs Danny, so he recovers the ball at the forward. Now he's going to go and set up his rollover. Very fundamentally sound, Bernard is. He's going to find that hole and poke that ball through. Going with the push there. It was on goal. I think Danny got in front of it, but very good shot nonetheless. Very good block. Danny's going to set up a shot. Not looking to pass it. Looks like, oh, and it's intercepted by Bernard at the forward, so he's going to be able to set that up again. Once again, fundamentally sound. Bernard's going to set up his rollover, find the hole, and shoot it in. Little tap, tap, bam. A little pull shot right there on the rollover. Little pull rollover right there for Bernard. Very good shot. The crowd likes that. The crowd's getting into that. 3-1. Bernard and Greg are playing very sound right now. Mark and Danny are a little bit off their game. Bernard going to the front. He's been hitting some balls in. And no question that's helped out their game. Danny's clearing it very well. But Bernard has intercepted it a couple times, just like right there. Bernard intercepted it right there. Set up the rollover. Fundamentally sound, Bernard. For all you youngsters out there, watch this guy. He's just setting it up time after time. Gets it on his 5. No glitz, no glamour. Fundamentally sound. Danny gets it at the goalie. He's going to try and clear it. Going to try and shoot. Very good shot. Very good block. Greg gets it. Greg's going to be ripping it. That's 3-1. This is a big 5th ball right up to Bernard. Big 5th ball goes up to your forward. As a goalie, you want the forward to score this. Oh, and he taps it in. The big tap in 4. That's a big 4th goal right there. Big 4th goal for Greg and Bernard. 4-1. Danny and Mark are going to switch up. Danny's at the front now. Mark's at the goalie. I don't think Mark was probably doing much up front. Got a little frustrated and switched up. Now Danny's going to work his brush series. Very good pass along the wall. Going to set up his rollover. He's got a very good rollover. Good block by Greg. Gets it up to Bernard. That's a teamwork right there. Greg and Bernard, very nice job. Bernard's got to capitalize on this. Very fundamentally sound for you youngsters out there. Emulate Bernard's game. Very fundamentally sound. Let's see if you can put this in. 4-1. Puts it in 4-1. Puts it in.
You know, the last game was 5.
That'd be 5-1 for.
Not to be too much of a sore loser, but
That'd be 5-1 for Greg and Bernard.
we're still playing. We have an hour, so this won't count. We're in the match. So it doesn't matter what we're doing.
4-1. Here we go. It's 4-1. Greg and Bernard are up. They made the switch. Danny and Mark. Danny's playing front. Mark is playing goalie. Big sixth ball right here. Big sixth ball. Danny and Mark want to stay in this game and close this deal and get rid of the king seat. Oh, and they do it right there, 4-2. Big seventh ball. Every seventh ball is big. Seventh ball can only be so many scores. It's 4-2 right now with the seventh ball. Oh, Bernard with a sharp pass to the three-man, but it bounces back. Greg gets it at the goalie. Greg looking to close this deal right now. He wants to get this game. He's firing away, bouncing back to him. These are 4 good foosball players going at it, and there's no slouches going on. So you got to be at the top of your game. Danny, go ahead and gets it. Danny could keep him on the board with this. 4-3. Greg and Bernard 4. Danny and Mark 3. Greg and Bernard are up 1-0, trying to dethrone the king seat. Bernard is sticking with his 5-man series, trying to just find that alley to get through to his forward. Now Danny's going with his brush series. Let's see if he goes along the wall, goes through it. Oh, and Bernard intercepts it. Now Bernard has serve. Bernard up. Oh, along the wall, and he had it. Went back to his 5. Now we're back to the 5-man. Well, both these guys kind of know each other's games, so they know what's coming. But at the same respect, you got to get it through there. Danny swings away. Greg's got it at the goalie. He's looking to swing away. He's probably looking to put this game down or get it up to his forward, which he did. Very nice job by Greg to clear it. Now Bernard could put this game away. This will be 4, game 2. Oh, just a little poke, and Mark says no. Mark gets in front of it. Mark does a good job of clearing it back to Greg. Once again, 4 heavy hitters. These guys are going to fire away. These guys are going to... Anyone can score at any moment. Mark has it at the goal. He's trying to clear it. Once again, Danny and Mark have 1 game up on the king seat. Oh, and Bernard intercepts it. Bernard has it on 3. Time to close this deal. Bernard has had it a few times now. I think it's time for him to close the deal. He's going to go with his rollover. Oh, good block by Mark. Good shot. Good block. Oh, Mark's going with a cross court that was well blocked by Greg. Greg's going to go and fire away. Very good shot. Very good block by Mark. Playing a little goalie catch right now. The goalies could win or lose this right now. Danny had a chance to intercept that. Back to Greg at the goalie. Greg's going to set a shot up and is going to rip it through. Good shot. Good way to progress it. Very good shot. Advance that ball up court, no matter what. Bernard doing a very good job on defense against Mark, but Mark is getting it through. But now, see, he's just poking it through where he can. Bernard's got it on his 5. Sticks with the fundamentals. Going along the wall, then going off the wall. These 2 guys have played each other before, so they kind of know each other's games, which you really got to step it up at that point. At any point in time, Greg and Bernard can put this game away with a goal. Greg keeps ripping. Great shot. Clears it to the other goal. Mark's got it at goal. Danny and Mark hanging on. They won game 1, looking to win game 2 to dethrone the king seat. Greg and Bernard have other plans. Great shot clearing it by Mark. Greg's going to go and rip it away. At any point in time, he can win this game. Good shot. Just get back and forth. Back and forth. 4 heavy hitters slugging it out. any room for error. You're at the tipping point where if you make just the slightest bit of error, it won't go in because you have 4. You got to be precise. You have to be on point. Great pass by Greg up to Bernard. If he can convert this would be a big carryover to the next game. Great pass by Greg up to Bernard. Bernard for the rollover. Oh, great block by Mark. Oh, and then Bernard just puts it in. Bernard puts it in. Game 3, 1-1. Amateur double finals. One-day special Saturday, February 23rd. Foosball at the Creek. Hall of Famer Don's going to be at the Illinois State. Hall of Famer Don's playing today at the one-day special. Now we got Greg, and Greg's playing goalie. Bernard is front, and looks like Mark is forward, and Danny is goalie. Mark sets up his pull shot. Very fast pull shot. That's blocked by Greg. Mark gets the rebound. He's going to go and set up that pull shot again. He's got a kick out of this, and he's got a pull out of this. Pull shot, great block by Greg. The block sent it to the other side of the court, up to Bernard. Excellent teamwork. Bernard's going to go and set up his rollover. Finding the hole. And there it is. Very nice shot. Danny got a little frustrated on that one. Great shot by Bernard all the way over to the dot. Bernard's going to go and take a timeout. At this time, we're going to go and let you know about Illinois State. Illinois State, foosball at the Creek, March 1st, the weekend of March 1st.
Commented by Chase Pinnell.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We got beginner, we got rookie, we got amateur, we got pros, we got Hall of Famers. We got future Hall of Famers. We have past Hall of Famers. It's going to be a great time at the Creek. Come and join us, wherever you are. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and go. It's 1-0 Greg Bernard. Mark's got serve. He's going to try and progress that up to his 3-man. Bernard stays out front for Greg Bernard. Mark's up front. Great tic-tac pass by Mark, but doesn't quite catch it. Great pass. Not a good catch. Greg sets up his shot from goal. Oh, at this point, he's swinging away. Swinging away. That'll go and be put back to the goalie.
Ready? Yep.
Bernard sets it up. This could be a big goal for him. 2-0. Going up 2-0 in game 3 is big. Sets up his rollover. There it is. He's pinpointing with that rollover now. Once you get one with that rollover, Danny and Mark are switching up. Mark's going to goalie, Danny's going to forward. Once you get that groove with that rollover, it's really tough to beat. Crowd's getting into this now. There's a game 3 feeling going on here. Greg and Bernard are feeling a little good. Danny and Mark are switching up a bit. Mark gets to that goal, trying to fire away, trying to get his team back into it. One thing being down 2-0 game 1, being down 2-0 game 3 is a whole different story. Amateur double finals, one day special at foosball at the Creek. Greg Bernard at King Seat. Greg Bernard wins. They win amateur double finals. Danny and Mark win. We'll go to the second match. Greg has that goal. Oh, great progression. Gets it back to the other goalie. Mark's got it at goalie now. And make no mistake, he's just as deadly from the goalie as he is from the forward. Oh, with the rebound. Bernard with the, I believe, a 5-man foos for the third goal. That's 3-0. Now, big fourth ball here. This fourth ball goes up 4-0. Oh, and Danny loses it to Bernard. Bernard gets it, once again, sticks with the fundamentals. He's going to go with his rollover shot. He's going to look for the hole, poke that ball in. Nice block by Mark. Back at the 5-man, Bernard's got control of it. That was a big turnover. Bernard has had serve and control of the ball since that turnover. Now Bernard looks like he's going with the pull shot now. He's abandoning the rollover. He's going with the pull shot now. Oh, calls timeout. Keeps control of the ball. It's going to go and call timeout there. We're at the one-day special, February 23rd, 2013, amateur double finals. Greg and Bernard, king seat, has one game. Danny and Mark has one game in the first match. Greg and Bernard win, they win amateur double finals. Danny and Mark win, we're going to go to a second match. 4 heavy hitters. They're going to go and switch it up. Greg and Bernard switched up. Greg is now at the forward and Bernard's at goalie. Greg is going to go and shoot this one, and he's going to go with his roll. Pops it in. 4-0. Oh, and they switch back. Okay, Greg is at goalie and Bernard is back at forward. Great switch. Great switch for that fourth goal. 4-0. They have served. They have control of the ball, and they have served now. Bernard dribbling it, trying to advance it to that 3-man. Excellent pass. Oh, he's just got to set this up. 4-0. This is for the amateur double finals. Great block by Danny. Greg controls it. At any time Greg Bernard score, the match is over. Great catch by Bernard. Bernard is very fundamentally sound. Seasoned player, 4-season player. Let's see. Let's just watch as he see if he can win this. Great. A little bit wide. It looked like it hit the wall, but he gets his own rebound. Oh, tries to dink that one in. Good block. Danny's just trying to clear it, trying to shoot it down. Bernard very much in his zone right now. Greg and Bernard, whenever they score, they're going to go and win this match. 4-0, game 3. Great rip by Greg. Oh, almost gets it up to Bernard, but Danny gets it at the goalie. Four big heavy hitters at any point in time. You can score from anywhere. Bernard going picks it up. This is about the third time. He's probably due for this one right now. He's had it a few times here. He's going to go with the roll over. He's going to find that spot. Great block by Danny. You just get the feeling every block is just one step closer to Bernard eventually making it. Mark gets the rebound. His 4 goals is a lot to overcome, but I've seen it happen. Crowd's into this. Crowd wants Mark to score this goal. Sets it up, his big long pole. He can do a kick from this as well. Oh, good block by Greg. Back up to Bernard. A lot of good karma going on for Greg and Bernard. The ball's rolling their way. Once again, Bernard sets up his rollover. This could be for the match. Oh, there it is. Greg and Bernard, amateur double finals winners. Come out to the creek.